it might automatically have changed to live players. It's a bug that happens. It'll switch. It
I
will
bet
never
you it did.
There's no bugs in 2024. It's a polished product.
No, of course not.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but it sounds like sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
No.
No, we don't do that here.
No. Australians
Yeah,
never
right.
do sarcasm ever.
Well, we met somebody with no sense of humor the other day. It was pretty funny.
Was it Jonks?
They were German, like no sense of humor. Yes.
Barack is joining us.
Oh, okay.
All right, everyone. I'm just going to take over the conversation real quick before we start.
Yes.
This is a pilot briefing. Welcome to Expedition Alaska. Before we take off, I just want to go over a few ground rules of the flight so everyone has a good time. The main rule is to have fun. That's the big #1 rule. And then there are 2 more rules that are super important, but have fun with it. First off, no serious political talk. If you want to talk or casually mention how the economy is affecting you, that's fine. I don't care. Go ahead. But no heavy debates or discussions about who's wrong or who's right or who should win the war or whatever. If we can all agree on that, I think then we're on a good start. And then no depressing conversations, because this is the place where we all come at the end of the hard work week to de-stress and to have a good time and make some friends. So if you can agree to those 2 rules and to have fun, I think we should be good to go.
I like those rules.
Those are good rules, right? So
Yeah.
How do you see if it did the thing with the traffic? I don't see the traffic button anymore.
Go into flight conditions. It's like
What?
on the world screen.
Top right of the screen.
Yeah, flight conditions. Click that and click all players. It should be the bottom left option.
Jesus,
Has-
mother.
Has rain just like rolled in and like the visibility is shit now all of a sudden?
Yeah, we got
Welcome to
rainbow.
Alaska.
Rainbow.
I'm still waiting for 2024 to start.
Wow, those raindrops are some Nintendo 64 shit, aren't they?
may I continue with this briefing, or are we just
Oh,
gonna
sorry.
step on
I
it?
thought it was done.
Nah,
Yeah,
man. Nah, you just all were like, how do I do this? Okay, so we're not done. I'll tell you when we're done.
Okay.
I'm
Say
happy- I'm
over
happy.
when you're done, okay?
I will say over when we're done.
Roger Wilco.
Roger.
So, the expedition holds special meaning for many of us. The first journey was led by Doc Gravel and then carried on by AK Flyin, Rocket J Squirrel, and Rexpo 47, whose legacy we honor today by dedicating this trip to him. I've had the privilege of forming lifelong friends through these flights and even meeting some of you fuckers in real life.
Suck shit.
Yep. So, well, I'll just get into it. So this trip, this thing is dedicated to Rexpo, who passed away last year. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about his life. So some things some things you know about him might make more sense. So, Rexpo, or Rex Andrea, was not just a skilled virtual aviator, but a remarkable person who lived a life full of service, adventure, and creativity. Rex enlisted in the Army in 1965. He was selected for parachute jump school after basic training and trained at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, after which he was transferred to the 101st Airborne Division in Vietnam. During his time in Vietnam, Rex was assigned to a ground combat unit until he was wounded in action. For his bravery and service, Rex was awarded numerous honors, including the Combat Infantry Badge, National Defense Service Medal, Parachutist Badge, Vietnam Services Medal, Vietnam Campaign Medal, Army Commendation Medal, and the Purple Heart. After his military service, Rex fostered an interest in nature photography, eventually turning it into a professional career. While photographing a wedding, he met his wife Jan, who became his partner in adventure and life. Together, they moved to Half Moon Bay, California. In 1999, where Rex dedicated himself to helping others. He worked for the county of San Mateo in roles ranging from drug and alcohol rehabilitation to shelter services and emergency response coordination. He was instrumental in rehousing people after disasters and coordinated stand-down events for homeless individuals, including veterans, offering resources, clean clothes, and hot showers. Rex's life was filled with diverse passions. He loved hiking, fly fishing, bird watching, camping, poetry, and astronomy, and flight sim, which we all know. He was an avid traveler and motorcyclist, riding his Harley Davidson across the country to Sturgis, South Dakota. He adored his pet cockatiels, who I'm sure some of us remember hearing whenever he was in the voice channel. Especially his adored Pavarotti, or Pav, who shared in his life moments and now grieves his absence. In retirement, Rex and Jan traveled extensively, from camping trips across the United States to international adventures in Baja, Mexico, Hawaii, and cruises to the Alaska and the Caribbean. They found joy in exploring together and capturing the beauty of the world through their shared love of photography. Rex passed away on July 4th, 2023, coincidentally the same date he was wounded in Vietnam. Though his passing was sudden, his impact on those who knew him will endure. This journey is dedicated to Rex and the memories he created with us. So as we fly today, let's carry Rex's adventurous spirit with us, celebrating his legacy while making new friends and memories. Thank you all for being here. Let's have an amazing flight, and I look forward to seeing with you all in the skies. And that is all.
Well said,
Over.
buddy.
Very good.
Over.
Well, great dragon. Thank you very much.
Of course. Let's get in the air.
Oh,
Having never done one of these with you fellas before, hearing that, I really respect you all. I think that's amazing.
He was a good guy.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
really cool.
Okay. Lead us
If you
out.
watch if you watch the video, his voice is on there a couple of
Yeah,
times.
yeah. Yep.
Well, I lost everybody, so that's fun.
Yeah, don't feel so bad. Me too.
Last one I saw was Wolf, and there were two of them.
We're just gonna deal with it for the time being.
And I'm not gonna do live weather. That rain is awful. I want to see it now.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't see shit. I'm gonna change that.
Oh, that's,
What the heck? I
why
changed
is
the weather.
everything backward?
High level clouds, rise
Thank
up.
you, Microsoft. Thank you. Controls are inverted. That's good.
At least you have controls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At least I can save controls now. That is true.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but the trim wheel is inverted for the Optica. So like what I've got set up that works for every other plane is inverted for the Optica. Damn it, Jonks.
Well, I just turned off live weather and everyone disappeared. So it makes
Yeah,
sense.
same.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
My guess is that it probably switched to live players back at the thing, so
Well,
I'll
I'm
mess
kind of
with it.
enjoying the
that
live
way.
weather. There's no rain, and I have a double rainbow.
It's absolutely horrendous on my end in live weather, so I just went to broken clouds or whatever, scattered.
I don't see anybody. What is happening?
I may have to do a restart. I can't even get to the main screen.
Roger.
This is miserable. You know, it's the problem I have with 2024 is it's so unstable. Like one day it'll be great, everything will work good, and then the next day it's giving you the high hard one.
Dude, I couldn't access the alpha or 2024 because I've got a CPU with more than 32 cores. It can't do any more than 32 cores. Otherwise, it just CTDs during the initial load. You have to turn off your cores to get down to 32 for it to work.
That's not a bug, that's a feature.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of fucking features in this game, then, mate.
Oh yeah, there we are. Yeah.
It feels like my rudder pedals are not working.
Hey, Nerf, just out
Yeah.
of curiosity, did you set your weather to high clouds?
I have it set to live.
so
Okay. Well, I
everyone-
can see you, and it's the only
everyone-
person I can see.
yeah, I can see Nerve as well.
see Nerve
In
as
your
well.
in your flight conditions, your weather and time, if you have it set to live, it won't matter what you put multiplayer to, because you've set it to live and you can change out of it. And if you change out of it, then it just breaks it. So weather and time preset.
I'll be
set
right
it-
back.
Set it to preset, then you can choose live, and it won't break your
Oh, that's the ground.
thing. So
I'm starting to get people to pop back in, but it's just going slow here, so
Well, I've just bought my weather back up, and it's apparently on live weather already, so I don't even fucking know anymore.
But it's weird. I don't see any of y'all out here.
Now. Yep, I'm starting to see some people pop back in. I got like 4 or 5 now.
Yeah, I've got Nerve,
Whoa.
and I had somebody
Holy
else down.
shit! Nerf, when you get out of that rain cloud, like, holy fuck, that's amazing. It's like a wall of water.
That's wild.
In live weather, if you guys look back, like, once you're in the blue skies, that is amazing.
I'm flying using the 3D terrain on the G1000 or whatever, G3X or whatever this is.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. It's so rainy.
I just took screenshots. That looks impressive. Hey, I've got Silky now.
Oh, I
She's up
got
ahead.
Silky and Feel Good.
Yeah. And I've got a William T tugboat down there. That's
Yep.
adorable. Nerve. I can see Blade Run.
I'm probably gonna switch to something a little slower though.
4 Sierra 2 traffic paid aviation November 65151 taking off runway 2.
So you're saying it's whatever you set it to before you load the flight is what it gets locked to?
No, it looks like it fixes itself up in time. If you fuck around with it. I'm on live now. The airport that we start in is literally getting dumped on right now, but you know, a kilometer out of it, it's fine.
Is it okay after you get out? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. It's and like when you do get out, look back. That's some impressive graphics, honestly.
I haven't made it out yet.
Oh,
Just
really?
I agree.
Yeah. I'm still in the crap.
I was able to start with a clear runway and a double rainbow, and now I've flown into it, and I can see all of your names ahead of me. It looks amazing.
Once you get across the river, it seems to clear out. Yeah, so generally how I have been setting the flight conditions up, and it seems to stick, is on the world map. I'll go in there to the right-hand corner where the flight conditions are, and I'll set, for the weather, I set custom, even though, like, once I get into the sim, I'll set it to live or whatever, and then I'll set it to all players, and then traffic, I just either set to off or AI right now because the live traffic is completely broken. And that seems to stick, but it's something worth checking before you start your multiplayer flights, because otherwise, if it gets locked to that live players, then you won't see them unless everybody's on live weather and live time, I think.
So you just select all players.
Yeah, you select all players, and then for the weather, I just set it to custom. And then once you get into the sim, you can set it to live. But for whatever reason, in that menu at the world map, it seems to, like, if you set it to live, it shifts the players to live players only. So I set it to custom, and then put it on all players, and that seems to stick.
Did y'all already take off?
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Cool. Great.
Well, you're
No
flying
wonder I
Draco,
can't see
so
nobody.
you can catch up.
Well,
Yeah.
I ran 2024 yesterday and it worked great, and now all I get is a black screen.
Ooh.
That's no good.
I'll stare at it for a little bit, and then I'll try to install Unify.
Yeah, it sounds like what. Sorry,
Unify's really
Silky.
easy. Unify's really easy. You just basically just drop it in, and once you do, you run the app and run your sim. Once your sim is up, you hit connect, and it will display. There's a map option and stuff like that. Let me know. I've got Unify already installed because I fly with some other people that have 2020. So as
Yep.
soon as you do it, I'll pop it on, and you'll be able to at least we'll be able to see each other when we get close to the airport. You won't have tags, but you'll be able to see each other when we get close to the airport, and you'll be able to see each other on the map.
Okay. I'm hoping 2024 will work, and I won't need it. But thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
It sounds like they had mentioned on their last dev stream that there's potential to have a bunch of corrupted files from that first whole mess when the sim launched, so they're basically recommending folks, if they're still having issues, that they probably have some corrupted files, to just uninstall the sim, go and delete any sim related folders, and just reinstall it.
But all
So-
my settings.
No,
The
your
settings are on the
stay-
cloud. They should be fine.
Everything stays. Your career stays. Your settings stays. I did it already. I went in and uninstalled on Steam, but that left the whole folder in C drive, the whole Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 folder.
Right.
So I just selected that and deleted the whole freaking folder. And then I deleted all the cache where I had the cache at, and then I went back and reinstalled it all.
Did it perform any better or what?
This is my first flight with it.
Right.
Doing fine. I did check to make sure the controls were the same. The controls are the same, and I didn't lose anything on career mode, so both of those are still good.
Work.
I might do that after this, even though my sim seems to be okay.
Mine seems okay, like some frame rate hiccups and that, but yeah.
I think the only bug I'm still experiencing in it, well, outside of the career mode bugs, is some of the extra aircraft from Premium Deluxe are still showing up as liveries of other aircraft.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think you'll be seeing that kind of stuff out for a long time.
I think so too, and it really doesn't bother me any, considering I'm getting better performance and better graphics and everything else than 2020. Like, I am extremely happy.
Yeah, it just seems like it's a mixed bag between across various hardware configs and things like that. So
Sure does. I was flying with another friend of mine recently, and we were trying to fly around Tokyo, and as soon as he would load in at the airport, instant crash to desktop for him with much better hardware than I have in my system, where I was flying around just fine. But who was it that said that they had a monster CPU that the sim can't handle?
that was
Yeah,
real good.
I've got a Threadripper, 48 cores.
It's like, nope.
Yeah. And I was, how much was I talking about it, you guys? Like,
I know.
oh yeah, the Sims multi-core now. Well, yeah, up to a certain amount, of course.
Yeah.
I was so keen for it. Oh well. Like, performance did get better as 2020 went on, so hopefully it's more of the same. Tell you what, the lighting and the ray trace shadows and that in the cockpit going over the glass is pretty next level. Steam gauges and that look amazing.
I have been like extremely impressed with the trees, man.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Oh, Silky, that flight we did, that we landed at Pearl Harbor and just walked to the Mighty Mo. That was heaps good, right?
Yeah, well, that was awesome. But I did like, I left the river run, and I did a river run like in North Carolina a couple of week ago. And when I got down in the river, I was in the middle of these mountains, and I'm looking up, and I'm like, oh my God, these trees they don't have leaves on them.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked absolutely incredible. I was like, man, that looks freaking real.
That's been my experience too. It's just absolutely stunning.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't help myself. I landed myself somewhere recently, and there was a peak up at 8,800 feet, and I'm like, well, I'm going for a hike. It was awesome all the way up there.
That's cool.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, this 20 knot quartering tailwind isn't very much fun. Plane is all out of coordinated flight right now.
Yeah, flying back into the rain now.
Yeah, me too. I was
Yeah.
going to say the clouds are coming back. I think
I'm
we'll
trying-
probably have a lot of
Still
that.
don't
this
see
whole
anybody.
Yeah, it's they may be rendered, but it's the thing is that the sim it used to 2020 used to push name tags out to like 50 miles or something like that, and now it's like if you're like more than like 5 miles away from somebody, like you don't see their name tags anymore.
Ridiculous. What airport are you guys nearest to on the flight path?
What is the current one that we're
Probably
coming up on here?
9WA4, that's off to the east.
Oh Christ! This thing
Ridiculous.
ruined the.
Oh wait, we're coming up on 10 Whiskey Alpha, flying L. We'll go right past that.
Probably just gonna go spawn over there.
Are we just flying a straight line today?
Well,
Dragon?
no, it's not quite a straight
Oh,
line.
until the very end, right.
This first leg is 88 nautical miles in a straight line.
Oof.
Yeah. That's how they did it in real life, folks. So that's how we're gonna do it.
It's PC.
Are we pretty safe at 4,000 feet this entire way?
Yeah, I think so. I think, well, the highest we get is like 5,500 is your safe altitude.
It's coming up in just a little bit there. Feel good.
Yeah.
I'll let you know when. It's on this first leg.
Yeah.
We still,
Why is
we
it
still
not?
got probably 15 or 20 miles to go before we need to climb it.
Mount Adams on the left wing, if anybody's interested.
It's not letting me load the flight plan into the avionics. Or wait a minute, is it? No, it's just a direct shot from 4S2 to WT01, and that's it.
I have that problem with the Draco as well.
Usually
I
it's
manually put it.
fine, but
It loaded fine for me in the Draco.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
I loaded it in the Nord and it came up fine.
yeah, that's what I'm flying, and I'm usually it's not a problem. Like it's in the tablet, but it's just not.
The Garmin's not displaying it?
It's only showing the first 2 waypoints, and that's it. Nothing beyond that.
Oh wait, yeah, mine's weird too.
Where did you build the flight plan? 8.
Little nav maps. Is that a problem?
Yeah, it's a problem with Little Nav Map because the database isn't. You can't pull the database from the new sim yet.
See, but it puts it in the EFB, which is weird. It like puts all the waypoints in the EFB,
Right.
Yeah.
just doesn't send it to the avionics.
So I'm gonna have to. Okay, so WA68.
Oh, what's wrong here?
It's so if you build a plan in Little Nav Map, and on because you can't because everything's encrypted, right? Because everything's streamed right now. So Little Nav Map doesn't have the ability to read the sim database. So
Right.
if you try and build it and then import the flight plan for 24, it breaks it.
Yeah, it's using the 2020 database.
Right.
That's the
So
issue.
what's wrong with the current flight plan? Like, is this long ass leg up to the end and the figure eight that we do at the end of it wrong?
It's at least on mine. It's not. It only loaded the first 2 waypoints, so I'm having to manually add the additional waypoints.
Gotcha.
Are we
if it
meant to be
worked-
following the river, or it is this straight line to the northwest?
It's this
Oh, you
straight
guys are all
line.
around me, so
It's
yeah.
the straight line to W Whiskey Tango 01, but that's where the flight plan ends if you use the flight plan I made, which I will take into account and change next time.
5 Whiskey 1. Yeah, you may have to. So you may have to go into the sim, basically.
Yeah.
Build it. Well, you could either build it in the sim, or you could probably build it in the
Planner thing.
web EFB.
Yeah.
And then save it that way. That would probably work. Would be my guess.
3 Whiskey 7 isn't the end, is it? Or it is?
It is this week, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's the one that's taken me to, but it's taken me from whatever TRDP 1 through 4 is, then base final, and then into runway 04. That's what the flight plan's doing for me.
Yeah, if you load it up in your EFB,
Yeah, which I've got. Yep.
it should at least show you. It'll show you the actual flight, which is funny. It will show you the proper flight plan in the EFB. It just, for whatever reason, the avionics don't seem to want to accept it. It just breaks it. You basically get a straight line
To the first waypoint.
to the first waypoint. So
Time to
But-
climb to 5,500 there, I feel good.
What was that? Sorry.
Time to climb to 5,500. We got our mountain up front.
Righto.
Whiskey 7. So I'm in the flight plan page on the Norden, and I'm just manually adding the waypoints since there's only like a handful. 3W7.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just went WTO1, WA68.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Climbing.
And if you're in
So
the Norden, you have to grab the thing and drag it up so you can get back far enough down to grab at a waypoint again.
right. Yes. Okay. Now we're in good shape.
Hey everyone.
Hey.
Morning.
So, let me see you all. Have a good flight, guys.
Hey.
Have fun, Grav. Hope the move went well.
Trevor.
Yeah. Have a good one. I should not be joining because it's like 1:30 a.m. But I can expect you.
Oh,
You
come
know,
on, live a little.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna sleep a little.
Yeah. Yeah, you haven't had enough of Flight Sim 2024 yet, I'm sure.
Not really, but I'm gonna do this flight on my own. I'll just follow your same legs as and when every week, on my own time though. But maybe I'll, I don't know how. Maybe I'll put it online somewhere at the time I'm flying, so others can join if they want. If the time is not favorable, whatever. But have a good one. If you're gonna
Thanks,
enjoy
mate.
it.
Thanks for dropping in.
Are you?
Buddy.
Pleasure. Is everybody on 2024, or you split a bit? 2020?
Currently, I think we're all on 24 at the moment. Unless Wayland's in here, I know he's on 2020, but I don't know if he's in
Wayland's
Nah,
here.
he's away.
24.
Okay.
9 is
So
also
far, okay then.
20, but it won't take her past the installation screen, so.
That will happen from time to time, I guess. Yeah, we'll get there. All right, guys, have a wonderful EA24. Hopefully, it's gonna be epic.
Thank you, Grab.
That'll be awesome.
Thanks,
I'll be
man.
flying it. I think I'll fly my session tomorrow. Actually, see how it goes. I'm also moving house next week, so it's gonna be crazy busy for me. So we'll see how, but I'm definitely gonna fly it. All right, have a good one.
Take
Take it easy.
Here.
See you guys. Bye.
Take care.
Let's see here. Yeah, this weather is gone to
Yeah.
garbage.
I'm getting pockets that like open up and then
Mm-hmm.
closes back up. Yep.
What's our ceiling? Does anybody know? Is anybody up above it?
I'm barely skirting the mountain.
I'm at
5,000.
55. I'm at 55, and it looks like maybe 65 might get you above most of it.
Yeah, I can see breaks in the clouds above. Should we scoot up, Silky?
I'm good. I'm gonna give it a go for just a minute. If it doesn't clear back up, then I might climb
Yeah,
up a bit more.
I'm gonna try and
I'm at Whiskey Tango 1. I'm just gonna wait and see if I see everyone show up here.
copy.
Cause
Yeah, we're
I suspect things are Bork, but we shall see.
Whiskey Tango 01. We're, geez, are we really 50 miles out?
Yeah, I'm still a good ways out. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Yeah.
Just come up there.
What
and say
Gravel
hi.
really meant to say is just come in here and he's like, suck shit, you guys.
Basically.
Yeah, I am kind of just above the cloud layer at 6,000, kind of
Yeah.
cruising through some troughs and stuff up here. Basically just cloud surfing.
So, I have a problem.
What's up?
Draco. Every time I add fuel in the EFB, when I load the aircraft, it loads with half tanks.
So you can't. So yeah, the EFB is stupid in that regard because I know what you're doing. You can't load fuel where you're saying to do it under that fuel button. You can't load it there. That's just basically like, hey, I'm gonna report how much fuel I'm taking. It's stupid. You need to go to the little aircraft icon on the bottom left-hand side of the EFB, and then go to the flight performance tab, and then, yep,
Like, okay.
and then mass and balance, and then you do fuel there, you load it, and then you say load an aircraft.
Hey,
I'm like, who in their right mind thought that was an intelligent design decision?
There's another little trick that you can pull. You can assign repair and refuel to Control R, and every time you tap Control R, it fills your tanks. That's a trick for career mode as well, because if you know or not, you can't fuel the aircraft in career mode the way he was talking about with the FB. And sometimes career mode will actually load your aircraft with not enough fuel. And that's the only way to get around it.
Alright.
Oh, good to know.
Hello, peeps.
Hello.
Hello, it's Brackus here.
Hey, welcome.
Hey,
Hello.
Brackus.
Hey, what server are you guys on?
US West 2024.
Alright, thanks.
And if you want to come to Whiskey Tango 01, that's where I'm hanging out at the first waypoint stop.
Yeah. We'll be there in about 20 minutes.
Waiting for everyone to catch up, yeah. Just to see if I can see everybody, because I guess I can.
So if you want to load in a little closer to us, we'll be passing over 48 Whiskey Alpha in like 5 minutes.
See if I can sloop myself over there.
And I don't see anybody but dark at this point.
I had 4 or 5 and then they disappeared.
Yeah, like I said, I think we're far enough away from each other. Like I said, it doesn't render names out very far.
Really? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's stupid, dude. I agree. Like, we went from like 50 miles down to 5 miles.
Well,
That's one of my main beefs of the tags situation. Not good.
Just make a slider. Let us decide.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is anybody else completely sucked in at like, what am I at? 6,500?
It breaks out. I'm currently at 6,800 feet, and I'm well above it. Although it looks, well, we're gonna be heading off to the east, so I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, unfortunately. So you may wanna switch presets or just deal with it, unfortunately.
Oh, I don't mind it. I'm curious if anybody else is.
Yeah.
I just came out. Now I'm above it. All right, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, 48 Whiskey Alpha. I don't see anybody. What the fuck?
It really depends on how far we are from that.
I'm 6 miles from 48 Whiskey Alpha, so
I'm right on the flight line at 6,300 feet, like looking for y'all.
copy. Well, I'll tell you when I'm right on top of it.
I mean, I'm glued, but if I mean, I should still be able to see people.
Well, I'm still more than 5 miles away, so you might not.
Right?
That 5-mile thing is ridiculous.
I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but it's really close. Like you have to be really close.
Yeah, I've seen someone pop in straight in front of me at exactly 9.99 kilometers. So, yeah, it's short.
Yeah, I've got Blade at 4.25 miles.
It was pretty much at 5 popped in.
I'm above the ceiling now at 5,500.
Yeah, the ceiling's come down a little bit now, so. But
can't see shit, of course. Like,
yeah,
I barely see the ground through the clouds. But at least the frame rate's good up here.
I can see a rainbow.
The clouds look fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything was a lot better on the 4070, let me tell you. Jesus. Run smoother. Damn.
Clouds. This is not ideal. I can't see anything below.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go hang out at this airport and see if I even see anybody land here, because, yeah.
I'll do a touch and go at 48 Whiskey Alpha. I saw you for just a second in front of me.
I wonder if it's my name tags are bugged somehow.
Oh wait, who's talking? Because it looks like both Nerfgas and North Coaster are talking at the same time.
Nerfgas. This is Nerfgas.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can just hear myself.
Yeah, I'm just slowing back and forth along the flight path until I see people.
I saw you in front of me.
Okay, I'm hanging out right over 48 Whiskey Alpha. I'm like right over the top of it.
Yeah, I see you. I can see you.
Weird.
I got your tag and everything.
I don't got nothing.
I only see Feel Good and Blade.
I actually thought for a minute, Wolf, but I think me and you have gotten too far apart.
Yeah, we've gotten too far apart at this point. I'm off to the east of the.
I'm diving for 48.
Of the path too, so.
Yeah,
I'm just hanging out over off the end of the runway here.
So.
I'm up above you. I'm up at like 3,000 feet.
I'm at 2,000.
I changed my time. I changed my weather. I can see 8 and F right now.
I just flew.
Yeah, I'm on all players live weather.
Yeah, I just blew past you.
I do know if you turn off traffic tags too, that you won't have people's.
Those are on.
Okay, I was gonna say that's another thing that potentially
Yeah,
cause you not to
check
see
that one
anything.
because I turned those off for all of the airliners, but I just turned that. Then yeah, the traffic's off, but the things are in a flight interface. Yeah, show traffic nameplates.
I'm on the ground and Dark is about to hit me.
I'm not.
Okay.
At 4.47 Blade.
I'm literally circling nerve gas.
Yep, nerve
This
gas
is
frozen.
I see. Well, yeah, because I'm slewed up here, but I don't see anybody.
Go out of slew.
Let me pop out of slew mode here. On the ground. I see nobody. Cool.
Right off your wing.
Yeah, I don't see you. That's wild that you can see me, but I can't see you. All right.
Also in a Bonanza.
Oh, I'm flying the Zenith.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's because I'm in a non-default.
No, you should still be able to see other people regardless of what you're flying.
Yeah, see
It's
graphics.
really flaky.
I think it's
Oh,
just
air
gonna-
traffic off. I wonder if that's what did it. In the graphics setting. Yes, that is what did it. So you also have to have the graphics setting turned on as well. Cool.
for air traffic.
See both
All of them. You have to make so if you have to do all those to disable the AI traffic right at the airports and stuff, which is annoying. But then that also disables all your multiplayer traffic.
So you see two
That's
Drakes.
Sobo.
stupid.
You know,
Come on,
makes
man.
perfect sense.
You
Like-
should be able to. Yeah, I think it's online. So
Yeah, I turned off the AI traffic now through the other
Yeah.
button.
if you just turn the air traffic type to off, that will leave the multiplayer on, and you can see
Well,
all
what
the
do you know?
tags. But
All right, I know what's wrong with it. Don't upgrade your NVIDIA driver to the newest one from today.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Go for a dark.
Why?
Completely fails. It produces no graphics at all.
Oh, that's what your problem. That's what your error was.
Yeah. So now I'm just setting up again. So give me a
That's
moment.
weird because I'm running the newest driver from a couple days ago, and it's
No, this is today. Came out this
Oh.
morning. 3.6.
oh,
No good. No bueno. They made a mistake. I'm
Okay.
sure. Yep.
Thanks for the info.
Yeah.
Oh,
good
no,
to know.
no worries at all. Okay, so
Hey, dark.
what? Where are you guys?
We're over by, was it 4 Whiskey Alpha? But we're headed over to Whiskey Tango 01.
Yeah, we're
Whiskey Tango 01.
yeah.
That'll be that's the first touch and go airport on
about
the.
15 minutes out.
Hillcrest Farms.
I'm going super slow. I'll probably switch to something a little faster.
Is that Hillcrest Farms?
Yes.
Yep, that's
Yes.
Thank you.
Or just turn off aircraft stress damage and just push it past the red line and not worry about it.
The sim doesn't deal with stress damage very well. Regardless, I always turn those off. I mean, I guess if you're doing career mode stuff, it's one thing, but
Yeah, exactly. Make sure I actually have it
It's
off.
like, oh, let me just open this vent, and the aircraft implodes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I did that
the,
today. I
The
opened
career
the
mode is so
doors.
buggy that it's not worth doing yet. Really.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm late. I just realised what time it was. Could I join you? What
Oh, yeah.
airfield are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be landing at Whiskey Tango 01 for the to end the first leg of the first leg here in a minute. So you're not very late at all.
Okay, Whiskey Tango 01.
I'm sorry, folks. Where is the? You're on the Northwest U.S. server.
West US.
Oh,
West.
West.
Yep. West.
And where do
US.
Where does that get changed now?
Online. So yeah, go to your general settings and online.
It's in settings. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking in the convenience spot at the top where it used to be.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Where the hell's Whiskey Tango 01?
It's on the map.
In Washington.
Thank you. KYKM is like an actual airport that I'm coming up to, but yeah, I can't see.
What speed are you doing?
100 miles an hour.
Yeah, 100 knots.
They're in Draco, so they're going significantly faster. I'm in a Zenith stall, so I'm going pretty slow.
So
Oh, okay.
the general rule of thumb for most of these flights has always been somewhere in like the 120 to 130 knot ground speed.
Okay.
So
And generally,
The Draco is definitely not.
The bush flight will be landing on mostly shorter.
800 horsepower monster.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the Norden, but it probably might not be fast enough.
Oh,
No,
it's
there's a
fine.
few people in it.
It's fine.
Yep, it's fine. It's all good.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, Baracus, you alright?
Yeah, mate.
We
Scud
tried
running here.
behind, but now that I can't see anyone within 5 miles, that's tough.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're all gonna have to kind of just deal with that. And regroup at the airport.
At least I know I
So-
can see everybody. That was the main
Yeah.
thing. I was like, verify that I can see folks.
So we can.
I have a number for you to copy.
Yeah. We'll take we'll take a few minutes at this first waypoint and get everybody regrouped.
I do not comply with phone numbers. I want to know how come 8 has like dust coming out of his aircraft when he's on the ground and I don't.
Yeah, that's
when you're on the ground.
When you were on the ground and you were just sitting there, there was dust coming out of your aircraft and there's nothing coming out of mine.
I saw the dust coming out of your aircraft.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, I
probably
could
switch
see
planes
dust
here.
out of mine. And I can see dust
A
coming
little.
out of yours.
Let's just spawn over there with them.
Hey, Rhoda, you've got some decent interference coming in over your mic, mate.
Sorry.
It's his sim computer.
Yeah, when I switch back to VR, it'll all go away. I just.
Oh yeah,
trying to-
right on. Yeah, all good, mate. All good.
Yeah. Okay. It does not save any of these presets, and now I'm going back and I have to redo every single control.
Yeah, I still don't understand how the presets work. They change every time, feels like.
Yeah, I have literally have no controls whatsoever. Okay, that's something.
Is anybody down below the cloud ceiling right now?
not yet, but I'll be dropping down there here shortly.
Yeah, I'm losing altitude. Man, I love how you can just click on the airports and go more info and see all the elevation and shit like that. Check the weather, runways.
I've got a couple clouds and that's it.
I'm getting kind of close to whatever it is, Whiskey
Yeah.
Tango 01, and it looks like it's kind of almost like a sandwich. About 5,000 you're splitting the sandwich right in the middle. Clear at 5,000 and clouds under and clouds over.
Yeah, I've got a big buildup. I'm behind you about 5 miles, Silky, and I'm just on top of this initial layer, and then we've got some big
Yeah, it looks like
cells
that one
rising up in
looks
front of us here.
nasty, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 minutes out.
Really would like to change the name tag colors. White is the name text.
Well, hopefully Parallel is able to get flow and stuff working in to some capacity here before too long.
That'd be great.
If anything, I would expect them to be able to push the name tags out, because there has to be a parameter in the coding that says render name tags at this distance, you know? So,
I'm sure there is.
All locked down now, isn't it?
yeah, a lot of it is locked down, obviously, because of the streaming aspect and things like that.
Well, and there is a lot of discussion about, you know, the defaults being encrypted again, which is
right.
Not good for the flight sim community. I mean, the whole reason 2020 took off was partially because you could alter the defaults.
Right.
I mean, look
But
at Grapple.
now it sounds like they may allow that potentially.
They are
but
talking about reversing
it'll-
course, yeah.
It'll look at the aircraft for the career mode and be like, well, this is altered, you can't use it for career mode. But in free flight, you'll be able to use it, I guess. I don't know. something like that. Yeah, that was my same
Yeah,
thought though.
I
It
wonder
was
if
like,
they're not going to like offer the aircraft or download for free flight, and then career mode will all have to be streamed.
that would be one way to do it potentially.
Yeah.
Okay, I actually am in the sim. I can't believe it. Okay, so is anybody near this airport that you just gave me? Hillburger?
15 miles still.
I can see.
I'm there.
I can see
I
both.
found
of them.
Baracus. I found everybody. Yay!
I've got visual on Dazzle and Rotor Rick. We're coming into land. Second.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. It's a bloody miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, bah humbug.
Uh-huh.
Microsoft is definitely the Grinch.
Hey Wolf, do you have live weather on?
I do.
Who is
It's garbage.
Sazzle?
Yeah, same. But you're the only
Me.
person that I can see.
Sarah.
I see Sazzle.
Yeah, that's
Dark.
me.
Eight dragons.
Yep, that's me.
Now the last time we messed about with this, it was Smitty and I I was flying a Bonanza, even though I wasn't, and he was in some kind of Pilatus PC-6, even though he wasn't, and that worked great the last time. So, who knows what I'm going to see? I see what appears to be, it's the next, it's some kind of fox, I think. Red and black.
Draco.
It's a Draco. Okay. Well, what am I flying?
I don't see anything at all, just your name tag at the minute.
Okay. I see Nervy. Or Nervegas.
Nervegas.
Nervegas, yeah.
Well, it's funnier because I do live in Vegas now.
It is, well, it's coincidental rather than...
Oh, there's the ground.
Yeah. Coming down through the clouds, and you're like, there's the ground.
Yeah, exactly. That was exactly my thought.
About to have a CFIT incident here.
Okay, I'm definitely seeing aircraft. I'm right in front of 8 dragons. I'm moving away from them.
Yeah, I see you, Rotor. I see your aircraft. You're in a...
What do you see as...
Bonanza.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm in the world's only hovering Bonanza.
As is
See
tradition
8
in
dragons
Microsoft.
in a Draco.
Character Rotor is just standing in the middle of the runway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we noticed that. Like, if you get out, walk around, get back in, and then take off, your character just kind of hangs out on the ground.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, hey, if you wanna play Grand Theft Auto 5, well, go ahead.
The flight modeling in that actually isn't terrible.
All right. Oh, man, this weather is
people
just...
do airline sims in GTA 5.
That's funny.
I thought you said flights modelling.
Fights? That would be
Fight modeling.
Nervy, what are you in? A Zenith?
Turbo Porter now.
Oh. It says Zenith 701 Jug, no doors.
That's what I was in. Now I'm in the Turbo Porter 6.
Yeah.
Something a little faster.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be lots of...
But the nav screens don't work on this school side.
The beginning of this trip is going to be full of lots of issues, I'm sure. I'm not too surprised. I'm sure it'll smooth out after a week of...
It's all part of the journey.
7 flights, maybe?
Yeah. Normally I would go to a preset, but I did fly this whole first one. When we did it the first time in live weather.
Yeah.
Which was a hazard in Alaska at times. So.
Yeah, you are definitely in a Porter, even though it's mislabeled. Interesting.
I just see Nerv as a Sobo generic aircraft engine 1.
I can't even tell what the runway is.
It's over here, bud. It's to your right.
Oh, okay, I see you over here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to fly around here for a second and find the runway. I can't see shite.
It's very
If
small.
anyone's interested, if
I'm
you
flying
wanna
over mid. There we go. Good.
If you want to
Windsock
see
is
any,
doing nothing.
if you want to see any of the fly inside aircraft, you can just download it from our website and you'll be able to see it. You won't be able to fly it, but you'll be able to see them in multiplayer.
Oh, that's nice.
Got snow and ice and the whole mine going on here.
Yeah, I turned on the heat in the north, and otherwise I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be bad real quick.
Yeah, it is bad. Heat is on. The heat is on.
Nice. Little Faltermeyer humor.
Nice
All right,
start.
I am sitting in front of 2 people.
Yeah, we're all just kind of coming up now, just on the other side of the river here.
Me and Zazzle there, Rick.
Oh,
Sitting right
I
next to
see.
each
I
other.
pretty much see everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll probably give it another 5 minutes or so, because I know we got some stragglers. So
Well, I get to win all stall competitions today.
yeah.
He's just because you're in a helicopter.
Hey, I didn't say how.
And I mean,
You're not the only one.
technically, this is our halfway point. So if you guys want
Is
to,
it really? Okay. Oh
Well,
yeah,
I'm
I
getting
guess.
ridiculously killer frame rates. So it's a nice area. Maracus, what are you getting for frame rates? Because you basically have the same setup.
I've locked it to 36, and then it's doubled into the Quest, so 72. But yeah, it is fluid. Yeah, I've been having all
I'm at
sorts
locked
of.
45. Locked.
Yeah, no.
It's
I
amazing.
I
And it
then.
says I have GPS headroom, which is really interesting.
Yeah, try
Multiplayer
that.
doesn't hit as bad though.
Try that in photogrammetry in bad weather,
No.
and it'll be a different story. I'd rather have just one setting I leave, and it works everywhere. So
You're in
And-
gamma world when you go to photogrammetry. Everything.
yeah, but at 36, it's fine. Like even pretty heavy photogrammetry, get the odd stutter where it's loading something, but
But it's ugly.
in between the stutters, it's smooth. Yeah, I had all sorts of problems yesterday. There's a new bug that's just come out of nowhere. If you use OpenXR Toolkit, if you've got the foveated rendering on and DLSS, there's some conflict between those two now. All of a sudden, no changes to my system. All of a sudden, I'm getting this repeated crash. That one I sent you, the NGX,
Yep.
whatever it is. I think I might have solved it now. This is my first test of it, like proper test. Just disabled the foveated rendering and still using DLSS. Well, it hasn't crashed yet, so let's see. But I need the toolkit. I think it's that turbo mode. Whatever turbo mode does really helps me. Without that, it's
Got turbo mode disabled spacewalk.
no.
That's
It says
correct.
that.
It does.
No, it doesn't. No, it
It
doesn't.
says it breaks it.
It says
No.
it breaks.
Well, it might be talking about other versions of that, but
Are you sure? Because everywhere I've googled, it says is when you turn that on, it disables spacewalk. So maybe
no.
that's why your frames are having issues.
Well, no, they're not though. That's what I mean. It's smooth as you
Opposite.
like. If I manually disabled space warp, then it's really slow, like really choppy. So it's definitely working, 100%. It hasn't broken it. I think it's just because it's OpenXR toolkits for every headset. Maybe on some methods of that frame doubling,
Yeah.
it does break it, but on Quest it's alright.
Well, yeah, that toolkit was completely crashing my sim, and I couldn't figure out what was giving me them done IO errors, and it was that because as soon as I'm not running it, it's fine.
That's a different one, definitely, the done IO, but I mean, even the developer of it, Bukio, whatever his name is, he said he's, given up on it, he's not supporting it, and he's even recommended not to use it, but that's probably one of the reasons why.
A lot of the functionality is slowly but surely being subsumed into virtual desktop.
Yeah,
Very
that's why I
slowly,
use
yeah.
Virtual desktop.
But you can't get a straight answer from any of those people. When you go into their Discord and ask a question, it's like, what? You're asking a question? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know if this or that. I've found a lot of solutions on my own. That's kind of the way to deal with stuff there. They've got a ton of bots that dump a whole bunch of information
Yeah, it's just the same thing again and again from help.
over and over and over again. It's not.
I'm just the things that I find really useful is the field of view reduction. So you can have a lower resolution, but shrink the image down and it sharpens it up.
Well, I was trying to. I saw on an airplane, so oh, that's cool. I'm doing nothing, and I'm just turning left. The full right rudder. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, I have no steering. My rudder is not working.
You don't need to
check your bindings. Mine does that all the time. It'll reset the binding.
Oh, mother of. Yeah, just switched off. The actual profile that has my steering. Oh, there we go. Now I can actually steer. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, it randomly picks profiles. Randomly. You go into the aircraft, you quit.
Well, luckily I'm in a stall plane with big wheels, so a little runway excursion is fine.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, is everyone on the ground that wants to be on the ground? Or are we waiting?
I'm getting there.
We got people behind us yet, but
I would say
Everyone's
it'll probably
down.
take like
10 minutes or so.
Yeah, once everyone's on the ground, we do a midway 10-minute break. You need to get up, use the restroom, get some coffee, and then we will continue our journey 10 minutes from the last person.
Grab some Irish cream, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, ooh, thanks for the reminder. I'm going to do that.
Marcus, are you in a R66 here?
I am, mate. Yeah.
I was just about to ask Tom whereabouts he was, and I was like, oh, there he is.
There he is. Wingtip to wingtip.
Yeah, I feel a bit of a monkey really buying a cone sim, but it's quite nice. I bought it just because that sound pack came out. I bought it after the sound pack. Well, together, but after the sound pack came out, it's really good sound, man.
Your rotor blades aren't turning.
Nah, that's another bug. None of them do. That'll take them a year and a half to fix if they do at all.
Yeah. Oh, there's the upticket. Landing a bit long, huh?
I love how everyone except for a Draco is a Bonanza.
Yeah, it takes a lot of the fun out of multiplayer when you don't see the squad. And why a Bonanza of all the different aircraft it could be?
What is with the drop at the end of this runway?
Right. Why'd you land on the end of the runway?
I'm gonna get a coffee now. Someone's mentioned it. That's perked my interest. Thank you.
Yep, we'll be back at 16 after.
I can't say that's my most successful landing. I didn't realize this was a hard surface runway. I thought it was just a field, so I landed there and ground loop. If anybody watched that.
Nice. Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Obviously, there's a couple of people here, but there is nowhere near the amount of people here that I see in Discord. I've got Silky, Beaver, and Wolf. That's it.
Silky Beaver Wolf. Sounds like Beastars.
I don't know what that is.
It's a weird anime.
Okay.
Nerd.
Yeah, and come on, I don't fly inside. How much more nerdy do you need to be?
True.
Oh, there's lots of people down at this end of the runway. Silky PJ. I love looking at gamer tags. Some of them are really, really funny. F8 Tom, who is in a tail dragger bonanza. Oh, there's the uptick. I want to see that.
Does it look strange that a Bonanza is like hovering? It's just a cool airplane. Look, condos. The 337. That's cool.
Hey, this is quite the turnout. I think this is the most people we've had on a Saturday group flight in months, maybe a year.
Like 18, right? 19.
A thank you to whoever said Irish cream for reminding me that my girlfriend just restocked our bar and I'm good to go.
Nice. So, I can tell where some of you folks are geographically. Anybody in the northeast of the U.S.?
Eastern seaboard of Canada,
Okay. Whereabouts?
Nova Scotia.
Oh, that's wild. I have a bunch of relatives in Nova Scotia. Eh?
There you go.
Hey,
Eh? Good day, eh?
I'm in Diet Canada here.
Okay.
It's Michigan's Upper Peninsula / northern Wisconsin. I can get.
And that's where
I can
Doc
get-
is.
Yeah.
Well, what's that?
Doc Wolf in this group.
Oh,
he's in Wisconsin.
Is he?
Yep.
Nice. I am up on the Wisconsin-Michigan border, and that's why some of my friends tease me about living in Diet Canada. I'm like, that's not that wrong, actually.
Canada Light.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The LaCroix version.
The LaCroix version. Yeah. Some people love that stuff.
I'm one of them.
There you go. Now you're in the right place then.
I suppose that's true.
Any...
Wait, let me rephrase that. You betcha.
You betcha, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You hoses.
Hey, let's play Beer Hunter, eh? It's the Great White North.
Alright.
Anybody fly in real life or strictly sim?
I wish.
Wow.
Done a bit.
Other than nerve?
Yeah, I wish, but sim.
Oh yeah? What do you fly?
I was just saying
Oh,
nerve
what
gas.
kind?
It's the only one I know. Oh, wait, who's...
Germany. Aero Medical? Military?
I did military, yes. I flew the UE before, and now I fly the NH90 for just the technician flight.
I have been flying since I was 16 years old, and I have flown pretty much everything you can imagine, but I really settled on helicopters as my thing. So I do a lot. I own 2 helicopters, so I get to fly quite frequently.
Yeah, I just tried to join you, but I only see Bonanza on the airfield where we just standing.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna see, because that don't work well.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. I'm seeing somebody's making a turn in the dirt, and I see the dust effect. That's kind of cool. West Coast Willie.
Other Canadian.
There you go.
Oh, they get everywhere.
They do. They do. It's like
What
roaches.
are you all spiced up about for though, eh? Why you all worked up for nothing, bud?
Go cook up some back bacon, eh?
What's the fix for the Black T3X on the Draco again? Wasn't there some workaround to get it to not be
black? If you look at it really close, can you see it? Is it just not bright enough?
No.
It's there.
It's basically a sim limitation because the Woga has so many screens. Microsoft Flight Sim does not support that many screens yet. Or it did in the alpha when they were building it, and in the release version it doesn't.
Oh, they broke so much stuff in the release versus the alpha. Oh, very frustrating. It seems really stupid, right? When they send the devs an alpha to set it up for release, and then they change everything about that for the release, and wonder why everything was broken.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't an ideal release.
No. Bit bumpy.
Some turbulence, but we're pilots. We deal with it.
Sure. I spoke with the head of Marketplace yesterday for about an hour and a half, and I just said, look, you need to change some fundamental stuff. And a bunch of good stuff is happening with Marketplace, like the whole ingest approval process is completely changing. So we won't have to wait like 3 weeks for them to bother to install it and see if it'll open.
Yeah.
So that's good. So quality will go up in a shorter period of time. We'll be able to approve our own Xbox builds without having to wait for them to put it on your special Xbox. A lot of that stuff is just dumb.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to fix something. Like it's a minor fix and you have to go through 2 to 4 weeks to push out a fix.
Yeah.
It's an injustice to the customer base, for sure.
Well, on that
that's
note,
yeah.
we're at 11:16, so we can continue the conversation.
Okay.
But everyone to
Sure.
get back in the air.
I'm in here. Doing
Well-
slow orbits.
Well, Rick, you're special, and that's what we like about you.
I am. I took the small bus to school. Didn't wear a helmet though. Was jealous of the helmet wearers. What is the heading for the next leg?
90.
Something.
Sorry. I can't reach me rudder pedals.
You're
Well, you need to get taller.
I need to push my seat forward. That was scary.
Sounds like a personal problem.
It certainly does.
Man, this thing really.
Cool. What was the heading for the next waypoint?
Looks like
Direct east.
07, yeah, about 078, 079.
And what's our next airstrip?
That would be Whiskey
The end.
Alpha 68 Vantage.
It's not the end. Jesus Christ.
How's it not?
We got 68 W20 5 whiskey 1.
Is that where you're talking about how the EFB just breaks everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, shit.
That's why I was saying I was gonna have to basically program in the waypoints.
We could just all do IFR. You know, I follow roads.
Yeah.
That's what I do at nighttime.
That's what I do in real life. Real life.
You're in a helicopter though.
Yeah, I am. What's the distance? What's the distance for this waypoint?
About 18 miles at this point.
Oh. Savage Norden aerial advertising. Okay.
This thing climbs at ridiculous rates.
Which one?
The Draco. What an absolutely silly.
Yeah, it's insane.
Just silly. Well, you know, the United States Air Force funded the development of the second one.
And can you believe that they're making a certified version?
I did hear that.
Yeah, the Draco X. They want a hyperstall for the Air Force. Which I think is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Why not I guess they're trying to replace it with the helicopters. You know, use a hyperstall instead.
Oh my god.
Cheaper. A lot cheaper.
Well, and it can get down in, lower to the ground faster without, needing to loiter.
Of course, now you got Bell Textron that are prototyping a tilting fold rotor.
An Osprey
rotor. Do what now?
It's so basically it kind of take an Osprey, make it much more aerodynamic, tilting rotors, and then the rotors fold back into the airstream, and basically it turns into a fixed wing, basically jet.
Huh.
They were doing that in the 50s.
Sounds like a transformer.
Yeah, basically. Oh, well, this is just wonderful weather here, folks.
Since I was talking about living up here in Canada, anybody want to hear a Euchre joke? Anybody know what a Euchre is?
Yeah.
I just heard this one. It makes fun of the accent, which will probably stew for some Canadians. 3 Euchres go camping, and while they're out there, one of them dies. Well, one of the remaining ones says to the other Euchre, "Well, what do we do now?" And the first one goes, "Oh, I know what to do. I've seen the Catholics do this." He says, "You go ahead and dig a hole, and I'll get him ready." So the second Euchre digs the hole. He's like, "Okay, I'm ready." And he's like, "Okay." The first Euchre goes, "Okay, I'm ready too." And he said, "I'm gonna count to 3. We push him in, and I'll say what we gotta say." So they push the dead Euchre in the hole, and he goes, "In the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the Holy Ghost."
Wow.
Silky, what altitude are you at?
5,000.
It's funny because I was like, so I was looking around for name tags.
Ooh, hello.
And I look over and I see these 2 dirt trails blowing on the ground. And I was like, okay, are they just not rendering name tags? And I was like, wait a minute. And I look up and I see you guys up there. So it's projecting your dust trails down at least
the carbon, didn't it?
At least like 3,000 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a big road.
With some windmills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, yep, I see him. Barely through the
Yeah.
the haze and stuff, but I do see him.
It's a purple haze.
Purple haze.
That's old school.
It's very pretty in VR.
I am decidedly old school. And yes, it is very pretty. Nervy, I need my 206 for this.
You know, like I said, it's the Sobos' fault. They broke the code.
They built the code.
Yeah.
Code to break the code.
They literally broke the code in this case. They promised us backwards compatibility, and then, you know, old code doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
The flight model through WASM is working,
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
but the animations don't trigger anymore through part info.
Gotcha.
For those of you familiar with it. And yeah, so it's just a pain in my ass having to convert stuff over.
Welcome, AK Fly.
I see Brackus down there.
Oh my god, AK?
That AK?
Hey guys, how's it
Hey,
going?
long
How
time.
How you doing, man?
Well, I'm just trying to. I haven't done multiplayer before, so Dragon had to hold my hand and said, "This is what you got to do." I said, "Okay." Well,
And
looks like I
it
think
might-
I'm chasing the group.
Oh, that's good.
So I just left. Let's see, guys. What was it?
We were just a few miles out of Whiskey Alpha 68 currently.
Okay, let's see.
Just coming up on it actually, so. Oh, I got about 5.5 miles.
Well, the weather's not exactly great, is it?
No, it's, you know. Listen, man, you should be used to this stuff living up there. Come on. This is bread and butter.
It's going to be almost 40 degrees today up here. I'm telling you, we're losing snow faster than you can. Yeah, I'm hoping
Yeah,
we're not
it's-
going to have it around
it's almost-
Christmas.
Almost 50 down here in
Just say
Wisconsin today.
brown Christmas.
Yeah.
Now I got the song stuck in my head with replaced lyrics.
Okay,
I'm
so
dreaming of a brown.
it's actually not too bad at about 3,000 feet here, getting close to the river, getting below the ceiling. It's actually not horrible at the moment. So, although once you
tailing
cross
Baracus.
over it, I think it's going to be pretty bad.
I'm just flying along this highway with all this traffic. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm following Baracus across the highway like a helicopter, but not in a helicopter.
I see you right in front of me.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a touch and go here. At this...
Play chicken with these trucks.
There you go.
It's very hard to text and fly.
Yeah.
It's too bad that we can't see all the name tags because we got almost 20 people in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see all the name tags.
Oh, that's
I got
good.
a whole constellation of them right in front of me. 1, 2,
Must be folks that
5,
have
6,
the
7,
door
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 14 name tags in front of me.
Wow.
I can
And
see
oh,
almost
15
everyone.
if I look up to my left.
Yep, I'm the same. I got 15 in front of me.
Yep. I can see everybody.
16 maybe.
West Coast Willie, I see you back there.
Yeah, I can see you. I got you for sure.
How you doing, bud?
It's too bad my instructor won't let me fly the rail plane like this.
Yeah, I think that would be ill-advised.
This is just
How you
giving me
doing in the
nostalgia for the first one when we had all the people at the beginning. We'll see how many of you have the will to make it the whole way.
Watch out for that bridge.
Just missed it.
Let's see where. Okay, I got the field. It is.
If you got me, I'm right there at it
Yeah.
right now. Yep.
The field is closed. We have
Hit the other
X's
side of the river.
X's on the runways.
X is all over Summerlin.
It's on the west end of the river here.
Oh.
All parallel to the river.
Yeah, it runs parallel. Thankfully, that is not one bug that made it
through
from the early versions of 20 when you would land on a closed runway and it would crash your sim.
I don't think I ever experienced that on the.
Plenty of time for them to add that one back in.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Never say never.
Alright, I'm on that base for this one.
You'd always choose a sacrificial lamb, be like, hey, go down there and test that. See if it crashes your sim. What a random bug.
I don't recall ever having that one, but I do remember when they first implemented the snow, and we were like, "Oh, cool, we can go land on snow, put the skis on the planes, and went out there." And as soon as you landed on, you could land on the snow, but if you landed on a frozen body of water, it was an instant crash. Anybody remember that one?
I do.
Yeah. I know how bumpy the snow was too. Like it was essentially impossible to land on without crashing.
Tried to do some glacier landings the other day, and it's a whole different ball game now because of it actually renders the cracks and stuff now. So it's very sketchy.
Whoa, Jay! Just drift it.
Oh, yeah.
Touch and go.
Is that all we're doing? Just a touch and go and taking off
Yeah.
the full stop?
Yeah, just touch and go.
Generally
Oh well.
How we do
Beautiful
anything
right
other than
bank
the
out
halfway
over that
points.
bridge, definitely. Sorted.
When we typically when we get out, so unless it's some place that you really like, if we get way too spread out, we might do like a full stop landing and stuff like that. But aside from that, typically what we do, or at least what we did in the past, or the first expedition Alaska, is whoever does the flight planning or whatnot, we may pick out some spots along the route to do just for funsies and stuff, doing landings and stuff up on mountains or wherever that we feel like might be fun to try and get into, gravel bars, things like that. So
Well, that sounds perfect. I'm glad I've joined you all for this one because I'm going to try and join. Is it typically every Saturday?
Saturday, same time.
Same time, same bat channel.
Yep.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you.
Only exception generally is obviously on holidays and things like that. We try to make sure we allow for as many people to be in on the flights as we can. So
Well, that makes perfect sense. Who was the other person in this group that said they're she said, I thought I heard him say it was 50 degrees where they're at right now.
yeah, that's me, Wolf. I'm down in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, all right. I suppose that makes more sense because I'm like, man, we are not even close to 50 degrees where I'm at.
I live in Las Vegas, so it's nice and warm here.
Bite me.
I think we had I think a high of about 14 degrees at my house yesterday. Fahrenheit, of course.
Looks like it's supposed to get about 45 today, so.
Yeah, I'm up in Kenai up here on Kenai Peninsula up here in Alaska, and 40 degrees this time of year is pretty unheard of. So yeah, we're all in our swimsuits and yeah, little suntan action.
Thanks, I suppose you're not even done swimming yet.
Yeah.
So that must be Celsius, eh?
Yeah.
We can all thank Al Gore for global warming.
Yeah.
So Rick, how comes I don't see you as a Roadway then? I put it in the community folder for this flight.
We have no clue why multiplayer works sometimes and not other times. I was flying with Smitty last week and we saw every aircraft perfectly. We were flying around. He was in a jet exec. I was in 162. We swapped around, worked great. And then the next time we were both in Byzances. So who knows? Who knows?
Weird.
Yeah, I mean that's
pretty
obviously
consistent with 2022, isn't it? Though.
Say again.
Isn't that pretty consistent with the way multiplayer in 2020 worked as well? I remember going through that a lot, where some days it just worked perfect, and other days it's like, oh, yep, a lot of wheelie bonanzas around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I gotta say, it's working beautifully for me today. I can see every aircraft. It's awesome.
They didn't break that code.
yeah. They're like, nah, carry that over. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Despite the bugs, I gotta say that the graphic fidelity of the terrain and the height mapping and stuff in this new one is just.
Oh yeah, I mean
I'm
when
blown away.
it works,
Right,
it works great.
It's great.
It works
I
when it
always-
works. It's like 2020. It's no different than 2020 in my opinion. We all, figured
Oh, yeah.
through it. Just did it.
I used to call it Microsoft Scenery Simulator because
Right.
nothing else worked,
And sadly, it's not just the sim people saying that it's, incomplete. Most things you buy now are unfortunately early access. It's just the nature
Right.
of the world right now, right? So like, it's no different from me buying Call of Duty, which has been around for feels like hundreds of years, right?
Yep.
And they're still releasing unfinished shit. It's no different just because it's Microsoft.
Yep. Got deadlines to meet, man.
Yeah, man. Bill's gotta get paid. Yeah, okay, we gotta release.
Got shareholders to
How crazy though is it to release this sim and marketplace doesn't work?
right.
Yeah, there are the fundamental fuck ups, which like,
Well,
but
like I
then
said,
then again, those aren't my issues to deal with. As the end user, I'm happy.
it's the like I said, they're beholden to the shareholders, and they had a date to meet, and there's nothing they could do about it. Microsoft made the final call, and here we are.
Yep.
We're like, get it out before the holidays. So
Christmas gifts.
I'm coming for that booty, Willie.
Wait, what?
what?
I'm coming for that booty.
Who's coming for the cheeks?
What you guys do in your spare time is none of our business.
I got Blade Run 1.9 miles. I got Wolf. Oh, Wolf's 1.5. He's a little closer to the cheeks. And then I got Silky up front here at 0.3 or something. And then I got Beaver at 0.2.
Yeah, I think part of the some people have a lot more folks rendered than others. Like I know Rick sees a lot of people. I don't. I only see a handful of people.
Yeah, I see like
Oh.
6 or 7. That's about it.
Have you got your setting on Ultra?
What's your gamer tag?
Wolf.
No, the person who just said they only see 6 or 7 people.
Silky.
That
Silky.
Silky and Wolf. Yeah.
I'm wondering if I don't see those two.
It
Maybe
could
they've
be.
got an internet issue.
I can see both.
Yeah, I do have settings on Ultra. Somebody asked that.
Yeah. That's about the only one I can put on Ultra. Everything else is too heavy.
Yeah.
It's so strange.
On your 6 friends, point one of them out.
Baracus, I'm getting 45 locked, and I'm getting that GPU headroom plus 17%.
I've got headroom, yeah. If I look at my usage here is 56, 62, 57, 63 GPU and VRAM 73%. RAM, system RAM 38%. And FPS is locked 36. But if I go anywhere near like 80s, 90s on the GPU usage, it grinds like no one's business.
Gotcha.
Really weird. You think there's still headroom, but I guess some calculation in there is tripping it over. So yeah, it's got spare CUDA core capacity, but something that it's got to do is it's struggling with.
What kind of car are you running?
4080.
Copy.
This is a cool shot. All of us in formation here.
I've only got a 3080 Ti in this.
Yep.
Oh, that is
I
pretty
have.
solid, yeah.
Yeah.
My CPU is my real issue.
Me too. Me too. It's almost time to get a new machine, but you know, I like to buy stuff that's upper middle for the customer base. You know, so I can see those issues. I don't want to get the heavy iron and have the fastest thing on the planet, because if you throw hardware at it, you can fix a lot of problems, but you're not in the middle of the pack.
Right.
So this, I'll probably get a 4080 Super, I think.
That's what I've got, and it's pretty solid.
With which CPU?
This is a 5700 X3D, I think.
Okay. What is that in Intel?
Oh, I couldn't tell you what the comparative is for that.
I'm running Intel i7 7700K, and that's pretty much 100% usage all the time. I'm in the
I've
city.
got a 99, an i9 9800 or 9900K, and it tops out once in a while, but it does okay. But that's my limiting factor for absolute sure.
Yeah.
I'm CPU limited 100%.
Yep.
So, but I heard there was a bug with the 14th generation stuff.
Yeah.
With the i7s and i9s.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure I want to go down that path and introduce more bugs.
Right.
If I don't have to.
I'm running a AMD 7950 X3D, and it blazes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what the equivalent is on the Intel side, roughly?
Oh, it's probably, well, I don't know about right now, but probably 6 months ago it was like equivalent to the top of the line Intel. So they were all, there's like 3 of them. All 3 are right together as far as like benchmarks.
Yeah, it's like 14900, I think.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna ask, is anybody running the Pimax Lite?
Now, I have a Crystal Light to test. We played with it at FS Expo, and they let us take it. It's okay. It really is. The vertical POV gets me every time.
Is it small or is it too large?
It's too small.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
So you got an incredible horizontal, but it feels like you're in a pillbox.
Gotcha.
That's how I feel with every ultra widescreen monitor. That they decided on the wrong ratio.
Yeah, I concur.
I've got
Do you concur? I concur.
That's good for you. Thank you,
Doctor.
Doctor.
I've got
We are
a Quest 3 that I got a Quest 3 that run now, and I've been considering a Pimax Lite, but I'm not
I gotta tell you, for the cost of ownership and the tiny slice of extra performance you get from that, I'm using a Quest 3.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
really
it.
good. It's really good.
It's great, and if you use Virtual Desktop and you can offload some of the graphics performance calculations to the Quest 3, you're getting an extra between 7 and 11% performance boost over your GPU for free.
Yeah.
It's just there, and then wireless. You get all that fun stuff that you can do. You can't beat the price point. You just cannot. I wish it was OLED because I do like to fly at night, and that milky gray instead of black like I had in the Reverb. I miss that.
Yeah, that's what I came from, was the Reverb.
Me too.
And yeah, it's a huge improvement over the Reverb.
Oh yeah, night and day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on a Rift S.
Yeah, listen, I still have my original Rift. which I loved to death. I used to fly it every day, 20 hours, crazy day numbers. And I still have all of those. I never had the DK though. I never had the development kit one. But I got the Rift as soon as it came out. And well, as you know, Flying-Side did the VR plugin for FSX. So when the regular Rift commercial one came out, oh my God, it was just, no pun intended, eye-opening. But if you fly helicopters, you really, really want VR. So much of helicopter flight is peripheral vision and depth perception.
Yeah, I can't. I tried to fly a helicopter just because I was testing something. I was putting the head unit on and off, on and off, on and off. Trying to fly in 2D. There's no way. It's impossible now.
You get spoiled. Just being able to look over and lean out, you know?
And that depth perception when you're landing is just, you can't.
Oh,
you
it's
can't
just.
beat it.
Yeah.
There's no substitute for it. Nervy's doing his PPL, and VR makes a big difference because most of your landing, especially when you're landing short, you're looking out the periphery of your vision. You're not looking ahead because you can't see anything anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
You're looking at the sky.
No, I will say that having access to a 172 that's almost identical to the one I'm flying in real life, and having VR with the setup, with the honeycomb stuff, has really made a difference. We haven't had to repeat a lesson. Like, we just do one thing and then move on, and I can go back home and practice it over and over again and really drill down that muscle memory. Super handy.
Train the way you fly the way you train.
100%. I mean, I'm getting close to check ride time.
Woohoo! He's gonna be so insufferable.
Right?
His ride. He's gonna go around. He's gonna be wearing like epaulets. Oh,
Yeah.
I just ran out of fuel. Boy, it gets quiet in here.
Yeah. Is your fuel gauge not part of your flow, Rick?
No, I knew I was gonna run out. I did a perfectly acceptable auto rotation. I am on the ground.
Yeah, you meant to do that. You're just testing, right?
No. I was just ignoring it, flying along. You start with half a tank, so I didn't bother to put any more in. But that's all right. I'm gonna bail and go get some coffee because I gotta work tonight, which really sucks because it's gonna be like 16 degrees Fahrenheit, which is miserable in every way.
Yep.
I agree. What do you do that you have to work in 16 degrees?
I am in law enforcement.
Gotcha.
I went outdoors and I also was outside all day yesterday, but thankfully just in a heated truck plowing snow.
Heated truck plowing snow, that's like being inside in an armchair.
Actually, to be honest, it's a little bit nice because the truck was a bit too warm, so I had to roll down the windows.
Oh, wait, would you like me to play a very small violin for you? I will.
If you could, yeah, that would be nice.
With friends like you guys, who needs enemas? Hey, it was really nice flying with you guys. I look forward to doing it a lot more often. And peace, love, and harmony. Nervy, take good care of these people. They seem pretty cool.
I've been here a while.
All right.
See you later, Rick.
Later, guys.
See you later, man.
Which way are these runways oriented?
It's gonna be north-south.
34.
Yeah, north-south there.
Alright.
3416.
I'm just looking at snow here, so.
I'm following Silky. Silky, don't fuck me over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot straight down the road here, and then I'm gonna take a hard left.
I'm throwing flaps 1 to get that nose down a little bit.
I've been flying at flaps 1 basically the whole time.
Yeah.
The only way to keep this thing under control.
Yep.
Is there no trim in this thing?
There is. It's just there's no trim indication.
No trim wheel or indication.
Yeah, but you can force it.
I'm wailing on my trim wheel and it's not doing anything. It's
there's an issue in the Draco too, because sometimes it'll throw the trim all out of whack, and the way to if you're like I am just constantly fighting this thing, pull up the autopilot and just activate autopilot really quick, and it'll recenter the trim.
Okay.
But you can just cycle it on and off. But yeah,
That's
I
something.
don't- Yeah, it's. I've had that issue. I'm like,
'Cause
why
I'm like,
is
I'm-
the plane trying to kill me?
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I mean, it's not too so out of trim that I can't fly, but yeah, it definitely a little concerning.
Well, it gets tiring having to constantly apply pressure to the controls to.
Yes, that's my main. Luckily, I can switch hands and use my armrest to like,
Yeah, no.
brace against. But still, all right, exactly. It's like,
Yeah,
no, I'd rather
just-
not have to do that.
Just cycle the autopilot on and off, and it should recenter the trim.
Cool.
Willie, take a hard left at the cell tower and point north, and you'll see the lights.
I got 2 white, 2
I'm
red. Let's go.
Just touching down. 34. Boom. And we're going again.
A rainbow. My view is almost slightly obscured, but this is fine.
Doing a
I
pattern
got
so
the
everyone
road.
else has time.
So left at the cell tower there.
Yeah.
Copy.
I'm on final.
I got all
You wanna
in a line. That's really
see where it is?
I've got Silky, Willie, Blade. Yes, I'm coming down the highway here. I got the tower in sight.
Light this thing up like a friggin' Christmas tree.
The traffic going through that interchange is just going insane.
Yeah.
Alright.
I did like it for a little bit. I was like, maybe this is the sim where I'll use it, and I saw some funky stuff.
And watch the airport traffic on the runway.
Good.
We're just gonna pretend the traffic on the runway doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the safest bet.
Yeah, well, that time it didn't try to steer left immediately and murder me when I landed, so that was good.
Half mile final, pretty cool. Whoa.
F-18E Super Hornet has just joined the party.
Yep.
Extreme
Roger that.
Skeeter.
Yep.
Hard left.
I'm just glad it at least actually shows an F-18 for once, you know?
Well,
I see like an A320
That's what I see, yeah.
A320 here.
Yep.
or whatever it is. Yeah. All right, flap set, takeoff.
Got the lights.
I'm rolling, and I'm gonna have to really go low here to keep Viz on the way up.
What
I
are we
got
looking
nothing.
at on this last hill? About 3,000 feet?
Yeah, just about.
Oh.
Whee!
Pretty flat the rest of the go on this leg.
We got. Oh. Hmm. They're only like quarter-mile viz.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is horrible.
Silky, are there any names in your immediate vicinity?
Yeah, just you guys back there. Wolf, you, Feel Good, Blade. That's all I got.
At 3,000, I'm not gonna see nada. Zilch.
Yeah. Yeah.
One wheel touch, heading back up.
One touch?
I think they want to hold. Altitude.
The next runway's at 1430. So, you could probably get away with 2,000, 2,500.
What's the heading?
Currently about 007, 008.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck, this is a long flight.
It's only 189 nautical miles. That's shorter than we usually do.
Yeah, but he usually dips halfway through.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Are we still going to 3 Whiskey 7?
I'm not even looking at my computer right now. I'm hitting sandwich, but maybe.
Yeah, I'm still working off that. Yeah, the plan that you posted, and it's obviously bit bugged in.
Yeah, I'll make sure to do it in the flight planner next time.
Yeah, we've got, so it's
5 whiskey
Another-
1, and then
5
3
whiskey
7.
1. Yep.
and then just another 30 miles past that for the last one. So we also got a little bit of a late start.
Yep, that's okay.
So
So I've been kicking around the idea of having another Alaska trip journal, trip log.
Mm-hmm.
So, like we did last time, what I usually do is I like to do first person writing. So I'll take YouTube videos and insert them where I can kind of mesh in with the story. So it would be more like as we're doing the trip, we'll have side trips and stuff like that, and it'll all have YouTube videos in it. So it was a lot of fun last trip we did it. It was and then I like to put in the pilots' names in the storyline. So you find your gamer tag in the story someplace of maybe catching a king salmon or something like that. So anyway, I thought maybe I might do that this trip also.
yeah, you should do
Awesome.
Cool.
Fine job you did last time, AK.
it. We should, Dragon, we should get another Google Sheets
Yeah,
set up for
can do
people to
that.
check in.
I can do that. I can make a copy of the old one.
Yeah, so for anybody that's new, that plans on, at least currently, plans on doing the entire trip. Last time we did basically a checklist after you would finish the particular route for the week. Everybody would sign off, and then what did we do? Didn't we?
Grab will give us a certificate at the end.
Yeah.
That was
so,
really
yeah,
good.
Gravel
Baby.
did he made up a custom certificate that you could print out. So, but obviously it's on the honor system. So,
I didn't realize this is so in depth. That's amazing.
well, we
Also,
just
if you
just
could write me in for like a record size king salmon on a fly rod. I'd appreciate that.
we just like to have fun with it, So,
Hey, I just popped a screenshot of all the names in the Unicom, so the only one you have to add is
Sweet.
Rick.
I can do that.
There's a
That's
trophy
good.
shop in town. I think I might just go get myself a little karate statue instead.
there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, beyond that, we don't take ourselves too seriously.
Hey, AK, I got a question for you.
What's that?
I wonder if that guy is still on top of Denali.
Oh, what was his? What
Mike? Was it Mike?
What did we call him?
Gary, wasn't it? Gary?
That's Gary. That's right.
That was
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah.
What was this guy's name? We don't even remember. He's dead.
Yeah, I mean,
The poor guy's name.
the shredded tent.
Yep.
On top of Denali. I found his
I got
boots.
a question.
Oh no, there's still something attached to the boots.
I got a question for you guys. Is DN still around?
Yeah. He's too busy being an English playboy though.
He's what?
Silky, did you crash? Silky, are you
No,
okay?
I did not crash, but it was awful close.
Oh,
He's,
Silky.
He's
can't
definitely
see
still
shit.
around though.
Okay.
Just not.
That's good.
Yeah, he's just his personal life got busy and stuff like that because he went
Right.
through that divorce, I guess, and then he started dating, and he's just has other things that he's doing. But I know Dragon, you've talked to him, haven't you?
Talked to him a couple times, yeah.
Yeah.
But I cannot see almost anything here.
Yeah, it's getting pretty.
I had like a weather refresh, so I'm hoping I can at least. I'm dropping down here. Showing 2200 on the altimeter.
I'm at 17 right now, like treetops.
2000 here. Can't really see much of anything. No, and horrible.
Yeah.
And don't feel like you have to stick to live weather if you're not enjoying the view. You can always change it. It's not it's not a hard and fast rule for any of this stuff.
Oh, but I am enjoying it.
Anyone tried Active Sky in 24 yet?
So I do know one guy that's running it, but he says it's kind of intermittently buggy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I had it in 2020, but didn't even use it that often. Like I had it on auto start with Windows, and 8 times out of 10 I'd close it anyways. A bit of a waste of money, really.
Yeah.
The live weather's good, you know. I like that it transitions. Where Active Sky, it's sort of everywhere's the same until you get somewhere else. Then it all changes to the new same thing.
Yeah, it's
a bit weird.
Weather station, and then every
Yeah.
place is that, yeah.
But overall, like if I used to use it, if I was just like on my own flying around a city, just like looking at photogrammetry or whatever, and I'm staying in that area, then it doesn't matter that it's all the same. I'm not traveling anywhere, and then it was good. Yeah, it's like more interest in colours and cloud shapes and textures, a bit more defined. But then go back to regular live weather, and actually it's really good still. So yeah, I wish I didn't buy it. It's one of my few regrets. That and Reno.
Yeah.
The full Reno pack. I bought all 40 aircraft and probably only used it for about 3 hours max. It's just crap.
Hey, Dragon, when you make the list, because I was just thinking about putting it in the short stories of the trip, maybe folks can tell us where they're from. That way I can start the journal up with the group that shows up, and that so-and-so is from Sweden or so-and-so's from here, and kind of get a base idea of who's from where in the group, and that'll be a good way to start the storyline. If no one has objection to that.
Yeah, there's a notes option in this registration form. You can put all of those details about yourself in it. Is that what you're saying?
What's that? I couldn't hear. What's that?
Is that what you're saying? There's a notes option on this registration. You can put like who you are and what you're, whatever you want to put.
What's your favorite kind of chip?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta look for the you get a registration form that you've set up. Set up.
I'm copying the old one and I'll send it out here in just a
Oh,
second.
okay. All right, thanks.
Yep.
If anybody hasn't told you, Gravel or Dragon, you make a great administration officer. Just saying.
Thanks.
Oh my god, dude, I'm down here at 1,700 feet, and this
that one
is
is nasty, dude.
Oh my god,
That
dude,
one
this is
nasty.
bad.
I almost missed the runway completely.
I honestly don't think I'm gonna find it.
It's on the northwest side of the lake. The runway is at 28.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay.
It clears up right near the airport.
Yeah, it looks got blue sky ahead.
Yeah, this is horrible. This is horrible. dude.
Willie, I'm following you, man.
This is
Yeah,
like
I'm
some of
clear.
the worst weather
I'm
that
just
we.
trying to figure out why my autopilot doesn't work, whether it's just this force feedback stick and something I'm not used to.
What have you got, a Moser?
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I got my eye on that. I've got a Sidewinder force feedback too, which is still doing me proud really for the price.
Yeah, I see that. I'm gonna overfly the airfield at this point. This is nasty. I saw it. I'm calling that good. It's like I'm
Yeah, I was
flying
doing,
at warp speed here with all this snow coming at the front of the aircraft.
yeah, I was doing like zigzags until I finally saw
No.
it.
You're getting a different live weather to me then. It's like it's misty, but it's not that bad, and there's no
Oh,
snow.
man, yeah, I've got snow, rain. I mean, less than quarter mile viz. It's bad.
Weird. I've got a white field to the right, but it's not snow. It's light coloured texture.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's no snow on the ground, but it's.
Yeah, it's like just coming down.
Yeah.
Really?
And
Yeah.
it's in a
Well, I'm
groove.
not getting that then. Put it on live weather. Weird.
Yes. Yeah, very easily to get spatially disoriented in this stuff.
I'm in the clear now. I'm doing great. I got a left tank low on fuel, but other than that, splendid.
Let me. Oh yeah, there's. Come on. No, it'll be what it'll be.
It is what it is. I love you.
Definitely is what it is.
It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't.
It's started to crack a little bit so I can see. Just a tiny bit here.
I'm in the clear.
Yeah.
Doc is down there low in the Optica, trimming trees. I like it.
Yep, snow's easing up. I can see some fields now. Not bad.
I can
3,000
see.
feet.
Now there's a huge wall in front of us. It does not get better. Hopefully the air. Yeah, it looks like the airport is either before that or right at the beginning of it. But
Yeah,
I'm probably
Yeah, I see it.
I'm gonna hug a left just so I can get a sight on that lake, which runs south
Yeah.
north.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'd fly down the lake until you get there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like
What's the target airspeed you guys are flying?
buck 20.
Yeah, 120 to 130.
2 miles.
Okay.
Make it easy.
I'll need to probably select a different airframe.
What are you
This-
flying?
I'm in the
Hot air balloon?
Baylor, in the Cub, the Super Cub.
Yeah, I think we've got a pretty good mix. We got some Nordens, Dracos.
I was
Things
gonna
like
bring a
that.
helicopter, but I wanted to stick true to the lineage, and with the Draco, we've waited so long. We were probably talking about it since the beginning of the original one. So
I almost threw the Carbon Cub in here just
I
for old
know.
time's sake for the first
I
leg
don't
at
want it,
least,
though.
but
we got so many good things now, though. I try not to, I'm
I was thinking the gravel.
well, yeah, I wanted to, but I'm glad I didn't now because I would have been absolutely lost without being able to see anything except it's
Yeah.
like, cool, I've got some analog gauges. That's about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just broke out of that wall. Oh my god.
flying about.
So the last 24 miles will be okay.
No, it won't. There's another wall coming.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a huge wall right over the lake. Kind of the lake seems to be. There's in the Columbia River. There's a huge wall.
Yeah, not better.
I should have gotten fourth. Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna drop down to like 3K.
I could have been looking at Navigraph to see where the weather's at, I guess, but
Yeah, I could have been
Everywhere.
better prepared. But that's not how we do EA.
no, that's definitely not how we do it. We just kind of roll.
Little nav map, just stick true. That's all I got. Just to show me a purple line in a general direction.
Oh my god.
What waypoint are you guys going to now?
Grand
3W7?
down, 3 Whiskey 7.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. Last waypoint.
We're just gonna. It's like almost like right in the middle of the lake, and parallel with the lake. So we're just gonna
Kind of
fly
looks
up
like
the
it's
lake.
right there at the end of the.
Yeah.
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 I'm scooping down here the best I can. why do we got this huge right wing low? Oh, I know why. Fucking freaking keybinds, man. You'll forget a keybind and you'll be like, oh, that's your rudder. That's just every time you hit a button that you think is something. It's not.
Of course, now I got that sun coming up over
Yeah,
these
rainbow.
clouds behind me, and now I can't see my G3X because it's just completely like washed out from the sunlight.
My map's gone off for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Just black screen. Got battery. Everything else is alright. Now I can't actually see any name tags. I don't even know if I'm going the right way now.
What aircraft are you flying?
The R66 Cohen Sim.
Oh. That I cannot help you with.
Yeah, I can't even see the like.
See if the EFB works, at least for a minute. Would do if I could click on it.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Gotta turn that off. It's annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah, the sun is killing it, isn't it?
Yeah, once it got behind the aircraft, yeah, it's just coming through the
Yeah, the top.
greenhouse there and just cannot see anything.
Oh, this is wonderful. This is so clear. I can see everything outside.
Ah, weird. The screen's faded back in, so it's just something about being in that thick weather. Bug.
Oh, does it have does it got like a photo cell for light adjustment for the backlight of the screen?
Not that I was aware of, but I think it's just a shaded bug.
Oh, gotcha. Weird.
Is that the
It's
lake?
not.
No, that's a mountain. Or a hill. It's very low to terrain right now.
Is that a lake? No, that is a mountain.
It's a very sandy lake.
Yeah. It's
Few trees
really,
in it.
really weird how. Although I guess I'm not surprised with how the sim is gonna like.
Man, here comes the snow.
But like that's all. That entire lake is, or that river is just dry. Cool.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
see it now. It is indeed water.
Phew. Yeah, I've seen enough rivers that were should have been rivers that were lines of mud puddles.
Right.
Mud puddles. Alright, turning right down the lake.
I had set up a flight. I think I'm flying a 172 float plane in 2020 in the Thunder Bay area to up just to this little lake, and flew for an hour and a half and to get up there. And I finally get up there and I'm on my final approach. Everything looks good, and as I'm up, getting close to touchdown, I realize that the lake has been rendered as grass. And with not enough time to get the wheels down, so I just put down with the floats and actually just slid across it to a stop without a crash. I was like, oh, that's close enough. I guess I'll never get off the ground, but that's close enough.
It's basically what they do in the winter for fixed floats. Just land it on the grass and tow it up onto a trailer and put her away for the year.
All right, folks.
I've never witnessed that, but I would like to.
Scared.
I just shared the registration form in the Expedition Earth Club channel. Anyone, you're welcome to go add your names. Check the
Thanks,
box.
Dragon. Thanks.
Yep.
Cool.
Thanks.
For the Expedition Earth Club in this form, if we are unable to make a flight on a Saturday, just kind of take off and do it on our own time and send you something, or no?
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. This is not required with the group flight.
Yeah, you don't have to do it with the group. It's just, like I said, it's kind of on an honor system. We can't say if you actually did or not, but we'd appreciate it if you actually did try to do the flight. But
Whoa.
Well, I don't suppose there's any real reason to cheat just for internet credit.
right, well,
have to.
as much as you say that, we know how some people are. I'll just go through and knock all these out right now. Yeah, that's good.
Toki, do you see that cliff off your right?
Yeah, I do see that cliff. It looks kind of cool.
I don't remember that in 2020. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were doing
if you
a
guys
flight.
go over the lake,
What's
there's
that?
There's a very nice cliff. That's all I'm saying. Nothing important.
God, I don't know. We're over in the Bush League Discord. We're still doing the round the world, and we're down into British Columbia now. And we just did a flight on Thursday, and just like out. I mean, it looks really nice. Like through there, surprisingly enough, it was crazy how much detail some of the mountains and stuff had compared to 2020.
That's the biggest improvement for me, is the vertical faces of hills and mountains.
Yeah.
Even just the masking on hills and stuff is a lot better. They actually look like hills if they're not even something that's super nicely
Right.
drawn out, right?
Right, exactly.
They just look good in the not good areas is my big happy thing.
Be careful there, Willie. There's an island out in the middle of this thing. Just looks like it's got a
Yeah,
hill on
yeah.
it.
Got my synthetic vision guiding me, so hopefully
Cool.
Jesus takes the wheel here.
It's a nice lake.
It's nice. Like, I don't know. This airport looks like winds are calm at the moment, so I'm gonna. Yeah, that is Steamboat Rock.
Yeah,
State
I've only got 1 knot currently, so.
I do kind of want to get a little bit closer to that rock because it looks very cool. And that's, oh yeah, that's amazing. And it actually draws as like, you know, a geographical thing. It looks like a thing. Doesn't just look like mush. I'm gonna weave between these two rocks coming in front of me. It's gonna be terrifying, but we're gonna do it. And it's gonna put me on a straight
course.
line for 0-4.
Of course, the weather just gets super thick again right as we get to
yeah.
the
Yeah. The wall was literally right over this way. Wow, that rock is insane.
Oh yeah, no, that cliff face looks nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That'd be fun to drop off.
I've got that weird effect around, you know, you get like a sort of halo around
It's not
trees
EA
that are against water.
Yeah, I think that's something to do with the render order and stuff like that, how it does.
Well, it's doing a weird thing now, like with the rain behind, or looking at the trees at the top of a hill with rain behind it, and they're lit up like Christmas trees. Quite appropriate, I suppose, but
Yeah.
all flowing.
I'm landing up here, Silky. I'm jumping off the cliff. I got it.
I've seen that at like certain like buildings and things like that get out of like order, and like so like everything else we masked in fog or haze and everything, and then you got this one building that just sticks out like a sore thumb because
Oh yeah,
it's
glass,
like rendering
yeah.
it like it like renders it like it's in front of the haze and stuff. Or
Yeah, so you
it's
just got
weird.
a solid black thing in front.
Yeah.
Final 0-4.
Holy
just
crap,
fell
it's
off,
windy.
like- What the fuck? This is crazy. Why'd my engine shut off?
Run out of gas.
Oh, was that a rough landing there? This looks kind of rough.
Okay,
kinda
so
rough.
I hit that. There's a little lip there. I hit that lip, and I did the equivalent to fall down the stairs with a plane. I did a secondary takeoff.
A lot of rocks here. Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
Is this a grass runway or a gravel runway?
No,
Asphalt.
this is
It's
not
asphalt.
runway.
Asphalt. Okay.
This is a rock.
Got it. I'm down. All right. See if I can find you, Willie.
It says my
Yes.
left hand is empty, but my right isn't. Oh, I gotta swap.
Oh.
Yeah, I
oh,
think
I
that's
also
supposed
fell
to
down
be
the stairs.
That's supposed to be fixed in the next update, I guess, for the Draco.
Oh,
That
that's
weird
the
fuel
little
bug.
helipad for me.
I guess I'm adding fuel. Maybe I'm out. Right at the end. Couldn't have been any better. Good thing I decided to land on this rock. No, I got 29% fuel. So I gotta select just the right tank. Is that the catch? Force feedback is a wild thing, though. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, I want to try it someday. I mean, I tried at AFS Expo with like the SR22 one, but all right, I'm behind you, Will.
Okay. You are behind me?
Mhm. Yep. Silky's
Where
off
are
to
you? I don't see you.
Yep, I'm off to
Weird.
your right a little bit.
Okay, I got the engine started.
Literally
It
eating your
seems to
tail.
get a swap. Okay, I'm gonna go to this edge and I'm gonna do not a full rolling takeoff, no flaps. This is gonna be amazing.
Nice flight, guys. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. See you soon. Take care, everyone.
Man.
Yep, you too.
How's it going?
Cheers. Thanks again. Bye.
The rocks.
Next
the
week.
rocks are amazing.
Yes, sir.
Won't be here next week. No, I can only fly every other weekend because I've got my son on the alternate weekends. But yeah, in a couple of weeks. Mind you, it's Christmas then, so we'll see. But I'll be back.
Alright, sounds good. Take
Awesome.
it easy.
See you then.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers, Eric.
It's a
Thanks.
little-
Thanks a lot.
Take care.
Bye.
Yep.
Thank you. It's a little rocky on that edge, Silky, so be careful, alright?
Yep.
Oh, I
There's
see what you
water
guys
running.
were doing. I didn't know you would.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Gotcha. Oh, you're
That's what I
busting
say,
over
yo.
the, going over the edge. Will's just like, YOLO!
Nice. Oh, that was good. We flew out, both did the right turn there. That was beautiful. Alright, good luck to getting to the airport now. Your autopilot all fucking thrown off? Fine as.
It's right here.
And I'm just wondering how big these cliffs are up here in front of us.
Yeah, what cliffs?
Ah, these ones sticking out of the water.
Ooh.
Getting there.
I'm gonna go a little bit left, of course, here.
The ones I can't see.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I see you, Silky. Don't hit that one!
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
I'm
we're
higher
good.
than you.
Man, this looks
I'm-
awesome, dude.
So I know all the rocks look completely different. There's so much snow in my view right now.
Yeah. I got
can't
lots
see
of.
anything in front of me.
I
I'm
see
a mile and a half up.
gray. I see gray and I see trees.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop down
It's
elevation.
maybe
there.
like a half mile.
Yeah. Runway should be coming up here somewhere.
Synthetic vision doesn't even help in this, man.
Yeah, my synthetic vision has never worked in the Draco. It's always just a black screen.
Mine
Oh,
just
really?
appeared to
Yeah.
work. Yeah. But that's what I mean when the screen was black. It turns to black.
Yep.
Mine only
because of
did it.
screen limits.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a voice I recognize.
Yes, hey, hi.
Hey, hey.
How long have you guys been
Hey,
flying since I
Got
just...
the runway.
Well, we're at
do
the
it
very
20
end.
minute.
Yeah, we're at the
How long?
very end.
We're landing at the last airport.
Ah, okay, yeah, then it doesn't really matter anymore.
Fuck, you cut me off, you asshole. Wolf, you cut me off, you asshole.
Roll the flaps out and make some distance.
And then the runway. Just beautiful visibility here. Nice. I'll
Oh my
take the
god,
right
Silky,
side
stop
for it.
floating so I can fucking land.
I'm going long, so this guy's got plenty of room back there behind me.
With ya. I'm dropping the boards. I'm floating.
Okay.
I'm illegally floating.
There we go.
Alright, we're down.
Yep, down.
Well, despite all the issues in the beginning, that was an awesome flight.
That was.
Yeah, it was.
I-
Yeah, it was good.
Issues? What kind of issues you guys have?
Just seeing each other mainly, and the
Yeah, just seeing each other, I
twice when
figured it
loading.
out last night, what's going on. If you set your time to real time, it also switches to live players only.
Delightful.
And then if you turn it down like a minute or so, it goes back to all players.
It's so weird.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
The kind of thing that you'd find in like an alpha test or beta test, right?
Well, we are tester number 35678, so.
Right.
But yeah, I figured that out last night during the community flight. Because I had people disappearing on me constantly. Like I was trying to fly with Willy, and he just constantly kept disappearing because my time kept going back to real time.
That is so weird.
Of how the Draco just trumps the Norden immensely.
Mm-hmm.
Only slightly more powerful.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I love the 40-foot stream of dirt. That
I
just spits
know,
out
and I
the
love.
back.
I love Got Friends. Got Friends. Up the throttle. Kill the engine. Pull it out. Know what I do like? When you turn the battery off, you don't get the end of flight thing. That's almost worth whatever I paid alone.
Right.
Just for that one thing. Because now I can hop out with the crew here. Say what's up, crew. Have it flash 4,800 times.
Yep.
Hey, crew. Hey, Doc. You kind of
Hey,
look
crew.
like you.
What the heck?
Are you on the ground, Tom?
Yep. Flashing in and out.
I haven't seen your tag since we stopped for the break.
Me neither.
What's up, Beaver?
But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
Okay.
in front of me.
How's it going?
Hey, Sophie.
Hello.
Blade Run. Dun, 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 dun. Nice jacket. Dun, 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 dun. Where?
Oh my god. I just did that too. I went and rolled it back one minute and everybody showed up.
Oh, really?
Yep, that's
Really?
exactly
Wait,
the issue.
Yep, I rolled it
what
back
did you do?
one minute. I went to
Basically, do not, if you want to use all players, do not use the real-time function in the weather. Because that automatically switches you back to live only.
How are there so many people here, but not
Hey,
enough
Truck.
planes? Oh fuck! Here they all come. Oh, okay.
Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody, here. We need to do the dun 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 dun.
Oh, we need a group photo at least.
We need a dun 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 dun.
What
Yeah, that
is
was
that
also
over there? Is that a
yesterday.
207?
Tom, it's nice to see you. Tom, you were such a formal guy. I put nothing past you. Look at you. Where's your A320?
Oh yeah.
I don't see one here.
Yep, sure enough.
Is
Everybody
the
showed
Norden
up.
livery blinking for everyone else?
North
Turn
Coast,
Yeah.
Highway, love it. Dun, 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 dun,
I just
dun,
can't
dun,
believe
dun,
how many gray, black, and green Nordens there are. How did we all pick the
Yeah,
same
holy
color?
Norton. You guys
The
picked
beat.
right. Let's count. We got one. Holy.
The beacon light will cause your Norden texture to blink.
Yeah, you gotta turn
Hey,
off
be
the beacon
careful. I
light.
got a suspicious guy over here, Dr. Failgood. He's looking at all these planes suspiciously.
Well, I can't GTA them.
Dun, 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 dun.
It already
Yeah,
gutted me
Jared.
that I can't Fortnite dance.
Those glasses look good on you. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, that
Silky,
was
why
good,
you over
guys.
here all by your
That
own?
was
Dun, dun.
good. That was
It's a
awesome.
real shame there's no collision on other people. Oh, there it is!
Well,
Wait, hang on!
Yeah, you can climb on top of some of the planes.
Huey,
Yeah,
Someone
you're
ta-
all gone. I can't
Someone
see you.
take
where's
off.
the helicopter?
Someone take off.
I don't think it
This
works.
is
on the
literally
plane.
like a bad nightmare at a Walmart parking lot. Where did I park? Oh.
See you all next week.
Mate.
I'm taking
All
off.
right, take it
Alright.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take care.
Hey,
Willie,
take
you're the
care.
one that left the Draco running back here.
No, mine's right here. Mine's the gray one.
Yeah, the red one.
They're all red.
Yeah, your propeller's like spazzing out in front of me.
How do you go into photo mode again? What's the keybind?
Shift V.
Shift V.
If,
Yeah,
by the way, if
Shift
you go
V.
into photo mode, other
Can't-
people.
Everyone
should
disappeared!
Yeah.
Stupid.
Thanks for that time tip there, Drake. That's
Yeah, that was
timely tip
yeah,
there.
that's key. Yeah, that's key.
That'll definitely be fixed in the next update, right?
Wink.
Right, Rock?
Yeah.
Right, Rock?
Time to remind you guys, I am not a developer. Before you bash
Oh,
my head in.
what about if you go into drone? Do people show in drone mode? Oh, you can't go into drone when you're... What? Why?
You can only go into drone if you're in the cockpit.
What? Why did they return
If
it?
people are
I don't
showing
like
up,
it
it's
anymore.
working.
I'm taking my plane. I'm out of here. This is lame.
No fun. Not allowed.
I'm out of here.
And there's also a fun bug if you want to get out of your plane and you're too close to other planes. Sometimes your screen will just start flashing.
Yep, that's what
And
I
all
had.
your controls will lock up and you can't do anything and you just have to hope that it goes back.
I've had
Actually
that
loading.
happen too. Yeah.
Mine was just doing that.
I'm
You
gonna
guys
commit
want
suicide into Willie's propeller blades.
Do you guys want an aircraft?
That'll be.
Oh, somebody just moonwalked at the rate of speed past my aircraft.
What rate of speed?
Yeah, because it's it doesn't register what way people are looking at.
You can push
So
me.
they will
They
just
weren't-
go
They
wherever.
weren't moonwalking.
No, they just go wherever
Willie, if
they're
you move
pointing.
forward, you can push me.
All right, guys, I'm
did I
gonna
hit?
get out of
Sorry.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna
All right,
get out of here.
everybody.
Oopsies.
Thanks for
Yep.
putting this thing
Thanks
on,
everybody
and,
for coming.
Yeah, that was great.
Take care, guys.
Great group. Thanks for
You next
for doing
week.
it.
Bye bye.
Yep.
Catch you next week.
y'all next week, hopefully.
Oh, sorry, crew. Oh my!
Thank
Just
you.
hit 3 aircraft.
Good weekend. See you next week.
Yep.
See ya.
Dark. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I yeah, I have a talent for coming in time, huh?
Alright. Let's see if my computer crashes again. Yay. Alright, cool.
Hey, yay, what the heck?
Hey, Dragon, where did you put that the registration sheet? You said it was in the.
Expedition Earth Club channel.
Okay.
Alright, I'm landing. I'm out of here as well. Oh, this thing lands so beautifully.
I had to put something silly in there for mine, Nate.
That's fine.
You're telling me it's not your real name?
No, I put my. I'm not talking about the name. I'm talking about the pilot notes.
Alright, crew. I'm out of here. I'm going to fix
Thanks
them up.
all. Lots of fun. See you next time.
See ya.
Alright, see you guys.